Tree trader, charts lit, wrist tight, inside bars only. Let's work.
I'm trading in the pies, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk a fine, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Wake up pre-market, NY session on. Levels from the overnight, buyers ready drawn. Inside bar forming, volume going quiet. That's the market talking, telling me be patient. Ain't Q moving fast, ES play it smooth. YM respect the highs, let the candle choose. Prop firm rules, yeah, we play it right. One trade a day, still we done by noon. No gambling, this chestnut dice. RR clean, that's the pine tree life. They chasing candles, I'm chilling in the zone, waiting on the break, then I'm gone. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk to find, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Yeah, funded to live, that's a different feel. Trade, they take profit, apex on the deal. Evaluation passed, now it's payout talk. While they blowing accounts, we taking walks. Inside bar at key high, that's pressure building. Yeah, break off the range, yeah, that's conviction. Yeah, no indicators cluttering my sight. Just price action, structure candlelight. Chat yelling long, I mute that noise. Market don't care about opinions, boy. One clean setup, that's all I need. Small losses, big wins, consistency. Slow grind, fast life. Charts don't lie, cut losses quick, let winners ride. Funded accounts, yeah, that's the plan. Side bar break, execute it. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. Pine tree trader, yeah, we build on rules. Price action only, that's the tool. From sin to payout, yeah, we stay clean. Inside the pines, that's the thing.
Yo, what's up? What's going on, everyone? Good to see everyone. What's going on? What's going on? Who we got? We got, let's see. We're gonna go to the live chat here. I might have missed a few, but I see it's Mo Bro. Oh, we got Daniel in the house. Happy Wednesday. We got Sherry. What's going on? Jip Smith. Lost Penny. Good to see you. Pine Tree, are we ready to smoke the tree? Putting out those raps. What's going on? Prod Christ, what's going on? Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. Jip Smith. 7 in the house. We long in silver. Let's go. I used the first inside buy strat on silver yesterday and bagged nicely 7. I love to see that. Congratulations. Everybody hit the like button. Thank you so much, Lost Penny. AR15, what's going on? 7. Willy, Mo. It's Mo Bro. Reby. Corey 2S. Tony Lanez. What's going on, guys? Smash that like button. Let's get the party started. About 4 minutes or 5 minutes before the market opens here. So I had a great day, in case anyone's wondering. It was a little wild, but so I did lose a Tradeify 25k. So out of the 30 something accounts I got, They're all looking pretty good. APAC still intact. So this PA up to $4,807. And the rest are at right around 1,500 bucks. So grinding, 1,600 on that one. Yeah, right around 1,600 bucks. And like I said, I'm copy trading a bunch of accounts. A bunch of fundeds. So these are all the funded accounts I'm copy trading. Tradeify is looking pretty good. Tradeify, I got it almost a payout. So these two Tradeifys are almost a payout. So I'm over the consistency a little bit. So I got to make a little bit more. These are loose. Actually, these are lucid evals that are almost passed. Need 500 bucks to pass those. This account, I believe I lost today. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure what happened. All my accounts are up about 450 bucks. And I end up losing the this account here. I did get in some drawdown, so I'm wondering if I accidentally kind of got in too much drawdown on that account. I don't know. It was weird. It is what it is. $1.7 million in accounts, guys. I love it when people do that. It's kind of funny. I'm a 7-figure trader. No. You just got a bunch of prop accounts. You can buy straight to funded accounts. It's not that big of a deal. Smash that like button, Miss K says. What's going on, Miss K? Real Robot, what's going on? Oh, yeah, so you can see my balances up here. Take Profit Trader. I did take that payout last night, like we discussed. I made $1,000 on each one of these Take Profit Trader Pro accounts over the buffer again today. So that's a $2,000 payout. So that's pretty good. That's putting TPT this year right around $4,200 after commissions. So $4,200 in commission after commissions on Take Profit Trader this year alone. No, more than that. Sorry. Yeah, $4,700. Take Profit Trader. So $4,700 in Take Profit Trader payouts this year so far. Can't beat that. Well, I can, but it'll take a lot of work. So I'm pretty happy with that, the way that's going right now. And let's keep it rolling, right? Let's keep it rolling. So I have been working on this account on stream since we started. The balance is up $5,595. So if you've copy traded me, you would be up $5,595.90. But you would have went through some pretty big drawdown. So if you were trying to copy trade me with a 50K, you would have lost your account. That's for sure. But with that being said, I don't want anyone copy trading me. I'm totally joking on that. But yeah, we've been working on this account since we started. Since I've gotten this account, we've been working on it on stream. So it's kind of like my on stream. Let's see if I can get a 300K Apex passed. You only have to make $20,000. I think I've passed one time, and that was like full porting. So it's quite the challenge, right, guys? It's quite the challenge, but we've been trading it pretty aggressively, and we'll see what we can do. So besides that, like, I mean, today was pretty good. I didn't really trade that much, to be honest with you. I don't even know what the market did. After like the first hour, I was done. So yeah, I guess we just got the big push down, consolidated all afternoon, just afternoon chop. Pushed up about 50% of the range, and that's where we're at, sitting right at the VWAP. Gold. Gold, not much of the same. Actually, V-bottomed on gold, pushed back up. Almost took out the high. Silver All right, we're open, guys. Good luck. Silver, ripping higher. So this seems to be the theme every single night. It's just gold and silver just rips higher at the open. I guess you could just push the button and pray, right? I mean, seems to be the theme lately. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's sling around this eval. Let's look for some good setups. Let's try to be patient. And yeah, good luck, everyone. We got, who else we got here? We got Anthony Marquez in the house. We got Miss K. Super Green Day. Lost Penny says, I cannot short below 50 points. This is my success rate. I have a record-breaking day 2026. Nice. Lost Penny. You've been trading well. Congratulations. Steve O in the house. You had a banger day. Nice. Daniel Mosley in the house. Layden. Thank you, Seven. Real Robot. Charles Zhang. Reby. 30 accounts. Nice. Yeah, I lost one today, but it's okay. The Apex accounts is what kind of matters. Also, gotta take that Bielanox payout on Friday. So, gotta wait on that. Nice. Full of 5,000 over 10 multiple accounts. Yeah, I had a good day too. Am I trading full time? Yeah, Root Beer Supreme. I've been trading full time for about. This is my second time that I've been trading full time. So I traded full time once a few years ago, lost all my money, and then I've been trading full time for about going on 2 years now. For the second time, so. How do you like TradeSync? Consistent? I was testing TradeCopier. I had some sync issues at the time. I think they all kind of have their issues, that's for sure. TradeSyncer's been working pretty decent. I don't really have too much to complain about. I don't know what happened with my Tradeify account today. I don't know if there was a copy trader issue. We got a big, so I was trading YM, and I'm actually like trying to test out some 3-minute stuff on YM, and we got a big flush on YM, and it was so quick. I think it was like right in here, maybe. It was so quick that Tradeivate and everything didn't hit my profit. Thankfully, it was a green trade, but it never took out my profit, and I'm like smashing the exit all, and it finally went. I don't know. Hopefully none of the accounts hedged by mistake, you know, because sometimes you can get those weird orders that kind of flop around. I've had that happen before with Quantower copy traders, so hopefully that's not the case, but yeah, so far it's been working pretty good. I'm not affiliated with TradeSync or anything at this point. I might. I mean, I'm promoting them. I should you know, I should see if I can get an affiliation, right? Maybe I'll get TradeSync for free. TradeSync, if you're listening, holla at me. Slide in my DMs. I can't just have Methodical Man sliding in my DMs all the time. Triple B in the house. Turg, good to see you. Why are you not getting notified? I don't know. Being blacklisted. Just ain't right in the house. Ethan in the house. What's going on, Ethan? Honest Take, what's going on? Seems like it's waiting on the Supreme Court tariff decision. I thought that was today, no? I mean, I don't follow much of that stuff. I don't really know. $350 a day keeps things paid. Yeah, for sure, Smokey. $350 a day keeps a day job away. That's used to be about $200 a day keeps a day job away. Now $350 a day keeps a day job away. Iranian airspace closed. So there is some news, I guess, coming out. Put a song about the sign says. Put a song in the Discord. I'll have to give it a listen here. I'll give it a listen. All right, let's listen to Design Nub's song he put out here real quick while we're waiting for the market to set up a bit.
Where did you go now? Where did you go now?
It's titled "Where is Joom?" or "Where did Joom go?" If you guys don't know anything about Joom, Joom was a prop firm owner. He used to be an influencer affiliate.
Talking numbers like Richard, watch me put us in first place. Launch a kingdom in a chat room, call it Thrive, we're gonna fly. Sound the least, but the logo by week 3 ran dry. Where did you go? Where did you go? When the candles drop low, Thrive disappeared in a weekend. Closed up.
That's funny, man. That's funny. So anyways, Joom was a prop firm owner, or started a prop firm. He was an influencer, YouTuber, kind of like me, basically, and would stream in the mornings, and then ended up starting out his own prop firm, and was looking for like investor money and things, and they didn't last long. They lasted about a month, and they had to close shop. So what's up, Tyler? Good to see you, man. JLD passed the funded next. Let's go. Congratulations on that. Trade-in Joe. Trading Joe says, who is he talking to? Or is this not live? It's not live. This is not live. No, Trading Joe. I am streaming on YouTube Shorts, and I'm on the big screen, right? So I got two going. Noko, what's going on? I think we just had a sub, didn't we? Leighton Macintosh, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate you. Cart in the house. All right, market. Sitting right at the VWAP here, 25,600. This has been a big psych level for a while. Take a look at gold here. Gold getting kabooshed. Silver pushing down here. Getting kabooshed. Let's wait for a setup. Be a little bit patient. Hard Hat Trading, good to see you, man. I think you get an affiliate with TradeSync when you take the snapshot of P&L. Here into the top right. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm actually, I don't know. I've never signed up for them, but maybe. Maybe I should do that. Hard Hat. I mean, why not? I don't want to give away the milk for free. Digital Nukes, brown and yellow, RFox. What are the three levels? So this is the open on gold. This is the high. This is the session high. This is the session low. The orange is basically the current price. That's it. And the yellow is the VWAP. Yellow is just the VWAP. That's it. No, I'm flat. No trades yet. No trades yet. Past a few streams, I've ended green, but I've started the streams very red. So, and then I battled back in like the last hour. It's kind of like being down in the first 9 holes, and then on the back 9, you battle back to win. And that's kind of how I've been doing on the last few streams. So, just kind of being a little bit patient, just waiting to see here. I don't really know what to expect tonight. You know, we had the big moves. Usually after these big moves, you kind of get that consolidation, just kind of chops. So there was a pretty big push down. It pushed up about 50%, like I was saying earlier, and then it's just kind of gone sideways. Take a look at the hourly here. You know, we put in a big outside bar and then a harami, and you know, we're just kind of stuck in the middle of this harami at the moment. So let's see if we can break out of that. Take a look at the gold hourly here. You know, it's just pushing down right now. Not really seeing too much. But you know, we'll see if we can make something happen. Make lemonade out of some lemons, or whatever that saying is. Finally passed my 11-day TFD eval. Nice. 11 days for an eval. That's tough. Never signed up for an eval that long. That sounds like the old Top Steps. Looking for 44 the Punishers. Looking for a breakdown. Possibly. Wish I had the same volatility like this morning. Yeah, me too. Boring can be good for trading. Boring is good. No coup. No, this isn't live. This is not live. That's a joke. Could always put 15 silver minis on for a little action. That is true. What's going on, iTrades? Dave Mack in the house. All right, let's see here. What can we do here? Nothing. It's gone sideways. Mr. Spith, I have no idea. I know nothing about the news. I know nothing. I don't even watch the news. I don't know a thing. I love not to know when it comes to trading. That's my thing. I think he's joking because he knows that Terry Trades 100 loves watching the news, this CNBC, and trades some on fundamentals, not so much all the time, but some on fundamentals. Actually makes some very good trades off some fundamentals. And I'm always like, no, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. But it's all good. I just want to see what's in front of me here. Nasdaq gone sideways. Let's take a look at gold. Nasdaq could be boring tonight. Gold and silver might be a little bit more exciting. Getting a little pop on silver here. I'm gonna wait for some inside bars, possibly on silver. Silver inside bar has been banging, guys. And I mean, obviously this is in hindsight, looking at these charts, but I mean, just look at it. I talk about it every night. Inside bar, banged. You know, take the break of this inside bar, 5 minute, banged. Take the break of this inside. If you miss this one, you take the break of this one, banged. Take this one here, banged. This one, right to the upside. This one, pretty good. You possibly could have got a 1-to-1 out of it. Let's take it. Ooh, pretty close. Not quite a 1-to-1 out of this one here. Before this wick came down and possibly stopped you out if you place a stop at the bottom of that candle. And then this one right here, bang. This yellow one right here, bang. So I mean, literally just one after another. Super high probability lately. So we'll see. Maybe I take one. I still wish I could trade micros on Apex. Silver micros. You can trade micros on everything else, but silver micros you can't. So. Seven says he's been trading inside bars on silver all January. It's been paying. Yeah, man. It's been crazy. Paying. It's really been good. I've actually passed a few evals in one trade. Trading off a 5 minute silver inside bar. So. Red Candles just requested a $2,000 payout from Apex. Let's go. No, Daniel, no, I didn't. No, it's the way it's always been. I do it because it helps the YouTube algorithms too. So, I try to keep it. I have it set on the lowest it goes, actually. I don't know why. Let's give it up for Red. Another payout request. We love that. The inside outside bar strategy, sure. Yeah, just real quick. I mean, basically what I do is so we say we have an inside bar right here. I would take a long. So we just broke to the top side of that inside bar, and then what I do is I place the stop just below, and then I kind of look for like a 1-to-1 or something like that off it. Now this one right here, I'll take it for the stream just to see, just to try it. I mean, just risking 10 points. But this is technically an inside bar break. Now what I like to do is wait for a break of the inside, wait for a break of the high or the low, and then puts in an inside bar or an outside bar, and those seem to be a lot more powerful. So that's kind of how I do it. And then I just kind of I'm a little discretionary on how I take profit, whether I'm looking for a 1-to-1, a 2-to-1, or I'm looking left or right, or I'm looking down at the bottom. Like, do we have I mean, I'm looking left, do we have a a double bottom, or equal lows or equal highs to the top side, or something like that. So that's kind of how I play it. Well, that was a loser, but yeah, so that's how I do it anyway. And then on silver right now, it's just been banging lately. So, and same thing, you just take the break. So I just look for the break, and then stop goes below, and then you target wherever. I like to see how much the market's going to give me, instead of just looking for like a little systematic, like, ooh, just grab 10 points, things like that. That just doesn't work for me. I really like to let my winners try to like push, But yeah, that one didn't work. That one pushed up about 5-6 points and then reversed. So now this is going to be an outside bar. And where's the 5? Okay, this is the 5-minute ORB. We set the low. Yeah, these big MOC candles are interesting. So I feel like what we gotta do is we gotta break out of these. Break out of this outside bar. Maybe before we look for a bigger trade. Because I could really see us kind of chopping in the middle here. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Let's see, gold pushing down here. Put in a harami. Yeah, look at something here. So yeah, guys, I traded a lot of YM today. So I've been trading YM for a few years, and I kind of go back and forth. But I felt like I just needed a little Nasdaq detox. I traded some YM. I actually placed a nice ES trade today too. I did trade some Nasdaq as well. I just can't get away from it. It's a Nascrack. Yeah, my main trades were with YM. So there were some nice bangers. There's a nice flush here on Nasdaq. Possibly break out of this range finally. Inside bar equal harami, sort of. So Autumn 9, I consider inside bars, so the way I define them, now everyone define them different, but the way I define them, and this is the pine tree method, the pine tree model, 2026, is that I look for, so the inside bar, the wick and the body are within the wick and the body of the previous candle. That's how I define them. Haramis, the body opens up and closes within the body of the previous candle. So it usually has a wick above or below, but the body of this purple candle opens up within the body of this candle. Opens and closes within the body of this candle. That puts in this pink candle. This is an indicator that one of our subscribers made. The Ed of the Woods Harami right here. So this is one of the indicators that friend of the channel has made, and it's on the Trade-Evade community indicators. Big outside bar here. Do we push down here? Do we get that continuation? Don't really have much zero prints either on the gonna take a short here. Wide stop. Let's look to take out the low. Let's look for the outside of this candle to get broke, maybe. Maybe I'll trail my stop. Red, I'm really not that I'm not that sure. A few hundred into the buffer, is that okay with Apex? I don't think it will be. You probably get denied, but it won't be a big deal, I don't think. I'm really not that sure, Red. It's been so long, Red, since I've gotten an Apex payout. That's gonna change this year, but it's been a long time, man. I feel like an Apex virgin again. Yeah, Tuluk. Tuluk, I do have some videos on it too. If you want to check my long forms, I do have some videos on all my strategies. So yeah, just and I try to make them super quick. They're not like 35-minute strategy videos where you fall asleep to. I try to make them like 3-4 minutes, and I go quick, and I even speed up my voice, so that way, you know, you guys don't get bored to death, because my stuff is so simple. I'm basically, most of my trading is just about handling risk, my bankroll, and handling risk management. You know, that's my trading style. It's like, how can I control my risk, and how can I control my bankroll, which is the amount of drawdown I have. So I just try to keep things super simple, and you know, push my winners when I can, and you know, try to stick to some sort of loss limit, right? So I will trade. I will press the button on anything Methodical says. Yeah, for sure. I'm like Tony Soprano, married to the ES, but I'll go mess around with NQ for a while. Yeah, helpful for sure. My wife always asks me, why did you like trading Nasdaq? I told her I'm still in love with Crazy Ex-Girlfriend on Nasdaq. Always remind me of, yeah. Nasdaq is definitely nuts. I've been taking a little bit of a break on it, on the funded side. It's a lot less stressful. All right, I'm gonna kind of trail my stop here. I don't really want this to go against me, so. All right, stopped out of that. Just a little scalp here. We could see some continuation, but we did sweep that low, and this is starting to try to bounce back up. So we'll just look for the next trade, whatever that is. Look for the gold to drop, Smokey. Yeah, gold looking bearish. Maybe gold actually drops tonight and silver actually drops tonight. I mean, it's just been ripping in during the overnight, so. Lobber Dauber. All right, I'm actually gonna try a long here. If we break this, yeah, I'm gonna try a long here. Stop at the low. Accidentally overtraded silver today, Trev. Oh, it was over $1,700, not over the trade. Yeah. There, yeah, definitely. I'm almost 2K past my Apex buffer, still not showing an available account to take a payout from my. So I made about 13 days trading this account. 2,000 over the past Apex buffer, lobber. That's weird. Like I said, it's been so long since I've been able to request a payout from Apex. I didn't even trade them much at all last year. I bought a few accounts, but never traded them much. This last 90% off, I went ham and bought a bunch of accounts, but yeah, I don't know what to tell you there, Lobber. I would think it would just update automatically, but Gold's been doing great. What's up, Cove? Doing great at the Open. Coach JCTV, what's going on? Go Pal, what's going on? We miss you on the side. Thank you, TG. Do I recommend prop firms or just cash? I trade only. There's a banger right there. Nice 10 points. So, yeah, up small green right now after taking that first L. Yeah, I trade prop firms right now. Yeah, if you go back and look at my story, you'll see why I recommend trading prop firms when you're first starting trading. But what's going on, Gus? Good to see you. Sandy in the house. Inside bar reversal, I find it useful. Thank you. So that was a quick 10 points off that candle there. So we took the little scalp to the downside. I changed bias real quick, flipped long, and then took that 10 points. So up a whopping $55 to take to the. I can take that to the casino. Gold's due for a major pullback, just a healthy one, of course. I think so too, Nick. I was discussing that earlier with someone, how silver is just, man. I feel like we're gonna have a bit of a correction at some point. Like, not financial advice, of course. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but I think we have a rude awakening coming. Something's gonna happen, and the floodgate's gonna open. Gold looking real bearish on the hourly rate right now. Gold looking really bearish. Smoky, yeah. Green is better than red, that's true. JPL Star, what are the strategies that I use? So I trade inside bars, outside bars, harami candles, bear flags, bull flags, just overall like price action type stuff. I don't trade ICT, really. I mean, I'm familiar with the concepts of fair value gaps and stuff, but that's basically because just from watching, other streamers, basically. I've never sat down and studied any of that stuff, but that's what I do. Just look at, I trade mainly off the 5-minute chart, and I trade Nasdaq, gold, silver, YM. And I actually traded a little ES today, which was a really nice trade. It was like $300. It was a nice one. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. Appreciate you being here. Which do I like better? I like YM. I'm actually not that great at trading ES. Just because I haven't really traded it much. But yeah, I've traded YM for, since I've started trading. In 2021, when I started trading futures, I was trading YM. Biggest problem from people, especially when they get some experience jumping from different assets. Yeah, you only need one. Absolutely, Lost Penny. Yeah, you only need one. I jump back and forth for the stream just for kind of entertainment, instead of just sticking just with Nasdaq. If Nasdaq just goes sideways, then it's like, it's very boring to sit here. So then I'll look at gold and silver for the stream. But then I'm just looking for the same setups, you know. I'm just looking for, you know, inside bar breaks and things like that. So, but I agree with you 100%. I think that when it comes to futures trading, it's like you only need one asset, you know. You only need one instrument, you know. If you get really good at trading gold, then trade gold. Yeah, you only need, you know, one thing and make a lot. You can make a fortune and you can lose a fortune. So yeah, that's it. All right, let's wait for the next one here. Watching gold here, it's kind of making a downwards channel. Keeping an eye on silver as well. Watch for those inside bars. TJP in the house, what's going on, man? Yeah, I agree with you, Lost Penny. So I've been pretty much been focusing on the Nasdaq for the last few years, trying to conquer it in a way, and I trade it pretty well. But Nasdaq is also the same instrument that I can get caught off guard with. Kind of overtraded a lot. Or YM, I don't really feel like I overtrade it much. I just kind of place the trade, 1 or 2 a day if it hits, and I'm like, all right, that's good. So that's kind of what I've been doing lately. We'll see how it works out. I'm really trying not to overtrade those Apex accounts, right? Because I was saying psychologically, like copy trading all those accounts at once has been messing with me. I haven't done that in a long time. I think the most I ever copy traded at once was like 11, and now I'm trying to copy trade like, you know, 19 funded Apex accounts, and that's linked to the Lucid accounts, and that's linked to the Tradeify accounts. So it's a lot, and one bad day, one bad slip up, I lose all those accounts. So I really have to be disciplined, and that's what I'm trying to do. And so far it's working out pretty well. Like I said, I'm almost to a payout with 2 Tradeify accounts. It's over the buffer now. I just have to get it under the consistency. So I think I need to make like another $600 on each of those accounts, and then I'll be at the consistency, and then I can request out of those 250Ks. I don't even know what those Tradeify accounts I got are. I think maybe they're straight to funded accounts. Yeah, I think they are straight to funded accounts. That's why I'm over the consistency. Nasdaq getting a nice bounce here. I kind of like it to take out the high now. Kind of broke above this fair value gap and closed above, and I'm looking possibly we could take out that high. Now, kind of same setup as we took last night. So basically taking trying to take out the 5-minute ORB. So I'm in a long. Stops, it's going to be a negative R&R. I'm going to place a stop below this candle here. But looking to possibly take out the high and the 5-minute ORB. So we'll see. I'm going to risk a little bit more than, so risking 360 to make 200, but it's all right. Negative R&R, guys. I'm telling you, I've done a lot of back testing lately with negative R&R trades, boy, some of them can be bangers. I'm telling you, like 80 to 85, 90% win rates, like over and over and over again, and an equity curve like you wouldn't believe. Just nuts. I mean, it's kind of the opposite than what I used to think. You know, I was always looking for strats where it was like positive R&R, where, you know, you're risking 1 to make 2 type stuff. But yeah, some of the systematic stuff that I've been looking at lately has been real good. This is not a systematic trade. This is more like, I think this is what's gonna happen. You know, but we'll see. Let's take a look at gold here. Not much on gold. Silver. No inside bars on silver. SPY, Sniper. I have 20 Apex accounts, but I handle them in 5-6 copy trader for that reason. Oh yeah, that's a good idea too, SPY. You know, just kind of grouping them, like, you know, making up some, having different blocks and kind of rotating the accounts around. That is definitely the smart way to go, for sure, SPY. I like that. NQ, ES, which one do you prefer for day trading? I like NQ, JPL, myself. What's up, JLB? People use the discipline word a lot, but it seems it goes a bit beyond standard discipline. Yeah, I guess so, yeah. For sure, solo trader. $30-minute bull flag. Cart in the house. Past 5 TPT accounts with code PINE. 2026 is going to be for the win. I agree, Cart. Thank you so much for using code PINE with Take Profit Trader. I mean, it is one of the luckiest codes on the prop streets, so I appreciate that. Yeah, so I got another $2,000 payout from Take Profit Trader again today, so that's putting me up right around 4,500 in TPT daily payouts this year, so not too bad. Keep that going. 2,000 a day, $500,000 a year, just from TPT. That's just with 2 accounts too, so I need to work on 3 more so I can get 5. I'd like to have the straight 5 accounts. And then the goal is to go live with Take Profit Trader and have 5 live accounts with Take Profit Trader so I can get that 90-10 split, you know, and save an extra 10% every time I take a payout, which really adds up. So that'll be nice. I just got to find some more consistency, because I was actually thinking today, I'm like, someone was asking me like, why don't you think you've been putting alive with Take Profit Trader yet? I said, because I'm not consistent. I'm like, they know, like, I'll make money for like a few days and then I'll blow the accounts. So, and then I have to start the evals over again. I'm like, they know that. But yeah, that's the goal, is to get 5 Take Profit Trader in the live stage. I also got to work on some more trade day accounts too, because I got a few trade day payouts. I got one this year, but then I ended up blowing the account, so I gotta blow in the account. I had 1 account, so I'd like to get in some more trade day accounts. What I like about trade days, they got that end of day account. So the end of day drawdown accounts, those are sweet, especially if you're trying to get a payout on day 1. You can really push your winning day if you start off strong when you have an end of day account, and then get it over the buffer on day 1. And that's kind of what I try to do. Whereas Take Profit Trader, you get that intraday trailing, it can come up and get you. Come on, let's hold this VWAP here. know you want to take out that high. You know there's a bunch of stops sitting right there. Clean slate trades in the house. What's going on, man? An inside bar? An inside bar is right here. These yellow candles are inside. So the yellow candles, the body and the wick is within the body and the wicks of the previous candle. So that's those yellow candles there. If you trade on Tradeovate, the indicator LDT inside outside bars, if you're interested, it's right there. It's $99.99, and my PayPal is toycruiser84@yahoo.com. That is my PayPal. You just send $99.99, and then this unlocks this indicator right here. That is a joke. It is free. Skeptic Cash, what's going on? David Snyder in the house. How was your trading today? Excellent, Jake Sunrise. Excellent trading day today. Up 450 across the 30 trading accounts. So, well, not quite 30. I was copy trading, but pretty close. So right around 13,000 total across all the copy traded accounts, and then $2,000 payout with Take Profit Trader today. So excellent day, excellent week going so far. So really try not to screw up the week. It's only Wednesday, still time. All right, did we get this bounce off this VWAP? I'm gonna add in here off the VWAP. Come on, let's get this bounce here. I would like for it to hold here, obviously. And what I normally do with an inside compared to an outside bar. So the outside bars tend to be much wider stop loss, right? If I'm going to trade an outside bar, the outside bars are huge usually. So I have to usually size down accordingly. And then, but as far as the entries and stuff, no difference. I like the outside bars that are a little bit smaller. So usually what I like is an inside bar. So we put it in an inside bar, and then it puts in an outside bar, and then you take the opposite side of the trade. So like whether or not you went long here and then put in an outside bar and then taking a short off the outside bar, usually that creates a very, very nice trade. What's silver doing? No inside bars on silver. Watching for a 5-minute inside bar on silver. Stopped out there on that first contract. Getting that pullback now. I'm gonna hold. I want to see if we hold this fair value gap here. I still think we take out that 5-minute ORB to the opposite side. Just my entry is very poor. So I'm gonna try to manage my way out of this trade. If we put in a bit of a bull flag here, we break above the 600 again and start getting that momentum. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add heavy into it. I think that's the game plan, and then I'll move the stop accordingly. But right now we are chopping that VWAP. The nice thing about having the big accounts for evals and funded accounts is you get that wiggle room to kind of play around like this. Whereas on a 50K account, you really can't do this with minis because, you know, you get in that drawdown too quickly, and next thing you know, your 2,000 bucks is gone. All right, come on. Let's get that bounce here above this VWAP. Put in this bull flag here and rip it. Back to silver here. Possible inside bar on silver if we can kind of hold this area. Gold trying to pump a little bit. Very bad news from market today. I think bulls will get grilled. Drake for sunrise. Could, yeah, I don't know. Clean Slate Trades is Pawn, by the way, my secondary channel. Oh, your alt account, nice. What's going on, Pawn? Good to see you, man. Nice lost penny, yeah, for sure. DH in the house, what's going on? I'm doing well, very well. Mama Pawn says hi. What's going on, Mama Pawn? Got my first payout from Alpha Futures. Oh, nice, DH. Alpha, I've never tried them. Not yet. I got my hands full right now with all the accounts. JM Hardy in the house. What's going on? Davik. So I'm streaming on YouTube Shorts and I'm streaming on the full screen. So you can come over and to the full screen if you want. I stream on both. I don't know why. I think it's just more eyeballs. People death scrolling the YouTube Shorts come across my channel sometimes, and then they say, well, you know, oh, look at this, and then they'll sub maybe. I don't really know. I don't know how much it works, but one nice thing is that I can use it for YouTube Shorts, right? So if I make a nice trade during the live stream, and then I can put it and make a YouTube Short out of it. So that is a nice thing about streaming to the vertical section. Tim Korth in the house, what's going on? But you have only 5K drawdown, it is nothing. You have your some wiggle room. 5K drawdown, yeah, it's 7,500. Something like that. But yeah, I got 7,100 to draw down right now. It really is nothing, I agree. But as far as prop firms, it's a lot. All right, got an inside bar. I'm gonna add inside bar break. I'm gonna add to this. Back above the VWAP. See if we can break above that 600. Come on. What's silver doing? No inside bar in silver yet. I'm for silver. I'll pull my other screen here so I can watch that. There we go. This is above 600 now. Let's squeeze. Oh, maybe we get a little bull flag break here. Little Tory tan line. Come on. We're still just stuck in this giant MOC candle. Actually, that's not even the MOC candle. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that was from. Possibly news, like you guys are saying. Possibly news at the end of the day. MOC is actually over here. I don't know if there was any earnings tonight or what, but anyways, yeah, we're just stuck in the middle of this candle. This giant death candle. Two minis long. Got an inside bar, we got a bull flag break. Got a target at the high, looking for that 5-minute ORB to be run. And then I just moved up another take profit for a runner. But if we take out the high, what my game plan is, I'm gonna move my stop to break even on the second contract. I'd love to add even more contracts to this, but we are just not moving with any momentum. Now we got top of the hour to get the Tokyo Open in just a few minutes. So that's gonna make or break this trade. I'm guessing. Does Tokyo Open and absolutely just kaboosh it? Or do we kaboom? Bella Kim in the house. Jake Sunrise says we're gonna get kabooshed. Hey Bella, how are you? Hope you're well. K-Sun in the house. $17,000 computer? You? Oh, my computer's telling me I need an update. I have to restart my computer. That's it from you guys. Have a good night. I spent over $17,000 trading computer server. The reason why I have a server computer because I trade stocks and I need lots of screens. Holy cow, lost penny. You know what my computer costs? $300. I have a $300 mini PC. It works great. 32 gigabytes of RAM. It's fine. I stream, I trade, I got 3 monitors. It's awesome. But yeah, trading stocks and stuff and having that many screens and probably a bunch of software and stock screeners and all that stuff. Stuck in a snowstorm, Bella? Oh man. Alright, here we go. We're getting that break now. Push it. I'd love for this to take it out before the Tokyo Open. Corey the phone trader in the house. You got a nice PC for $1,000 a few months ago. Yeah, I just got one of those mini PCs. It's like, it fits right in my fanny pack. Oh. I said that out loud again. But yeah, it fits right in my fanny pack. You can just carry it around. It's like this big. It's nice. It's tiny. And it works great for what I need it for. I don't do any gaming or anything on it. I have a PS5 if I want to do any gaming. I just don't like, this is like my workstation, so I don't do any gaming on my workstation in a way. So you know. The VWAP holds for the first time. I love the VWAP there in Asia, for sure. Definitely likes to respect that level. There we go. Come on. I love this. I do like that setup when you get a bull flag or a bear flag, and then it puts in an inside bar, and the inside bar, the break of it will actually break that trend line or the inside bar. It's a really nice setup. If it doesn't work all the time, but man, it can work very well. So hopefully this keeps playing out. But we do have the top of the hour here in just a few minutes, so you never know what can happen anytime you get new markets that open up and top of the hours. So see money take money, but I do have that profit target up there, 615, and then maybe get a runner. So hopefully we don't get that kabooshin. Want it to go up? Yeah, I'm long. I am long and strong. That's sick. Levi's Trade says, yeah. Data gains, what's going on? Yeah, gaming on Asus. Yeah, I got a PS5. So I'm kind of a lazy gamer. I just sit in the recliner. Usually late at night when I'm after a stream and after I go eat dinner and work out and things like that, I'll just pop on some Battlefield 6 or something and just play that until I go to sleep. Although I might play the Spider-Man tonight. I don't know. I might fire that up. I got the Spider-Man game. It came with the PS5, and I've never downloaded it. It's just sitting there. But I might play that. I'm getting not tired of Battlefield 6 right now, but I'm ready for... Yeah, I guess I'm a little tired of it. I'm ready for something new. All right, 30 seconds, guys. Kaboom or kaboosh. I was kind of hoping we'd take that out first, but we'll see what happens. 15 seconds. I'm gonna take off a little risk. We'll lock in a little bit. All right, took off a little risk there. Down to one contract. Sussy in the house. What's going on, Sussy? Fanny packs are coming back into fashion. My middle school wanted one. Isn't that so funny how that stuff just kind of goes in circles? All fashion. It's like a revolving door. It's a hamster wheel. But yeah, like the 80s and 90s. I noticed the New Balance shoes. So I wear mostly New Balance because I'm from New England. So that's what we do, is wear New Balance. But yeah, so I was looking at it was like New Balance shoes in the mall, and it was just like they're all back in the 90s style. Like with that, the soles and stuff get the big bubbles on it. They look like the old 90s basketball shoes. It's kind of funny. But yeah, I don't really dig them, but yeah, it's funny how it all comes back around. It kind of reminds me, remember if you guys are, went to school. So I was born in 84. And so I'm for some reason, Pawn just reminded me I was thinking of the slap bracelets. You guys remember the slap bracelets? They used to sell those, and like every kid in grade school had those slap bracelets. I'm waiting for those to come back around. Still have models, not much of them. Yeah, there's not many around anymore. I'm playing the Escape Simulator at the moment. It's banging. Oh, nice. I just unlocked the golden dog tag for shooting 25 pilots, cockpit kills without damaging the aircraft, aka sniper shots through the glass. Nice, theta gains. Yeah, so I've been playing around with that DMR. What's it called? It's awesome. It's a 2-shot. Maybe it's the SVK 8.6 maybe. I've been playing around with that a lot lately. That thing is like silver pushing. Chef Chris in the house. What's going on? Good to see you. You're getting stopped. Asia sucks. Yeah. Maybe. Remember when yo-yos were popular? TJP? Yeah, my brother was really good at yo-yo. I never really got into yo-yo. I was more in hacky sack. I was hanging out with the stoner kids and playing hacky sack a lot. Remember those slap bracelets, Turd? Yeah. Harrison, you remember those too? 98, yeah. You just got slapped in the face, Mr. Smith. Lucid, can you trade silver? Can you trade silver with Lucid trading? Yes, you can. And you can trade micro silver, D-Man. Trade micro silver. Which is awesome, because that's one thing I wish Apex had was micro silver, but it doesn't at the moment. I don't think anyone ever wanted to trade silver, but now everyone wants to trade it. So all these prop firms are trying to adapt to it. Yeah, Lucid right now has got a good deal going on too, guys. Let me see if it's still going on. Before I open my mouth. Start somewhere. So the 25K Lucid Flex for new users, if you guys never traded with Lucid before, 25K Lucid Flex and the 50K Lucid Flex are on sale for newer users. Use code PINE. It's valid through 1/18, so Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. It's $55 for a 25K Lucid Flex, and that's an all-in price, and $71.50 for a 50K Lucid Flex, and that's all-in price. No activation fees, and also you do not get billed monthly with Lucid Flex either. So you don't get billed monthly. So you can take your time with those evaluations. So if you haven't tried out Lucid, you guys know that I've been like crushing it with Lucid since pretty much I became aware of them, and I got tons of payouts with them at the end of last year. So currently working on 5 Lucid accounts right now, evals. Haven't quite got them passed yet, but this trade is just annoying. Little inside bar, silver. Let's see, yeah, nothing much on gold and silver right now. It's just kind of grinding higher. This Nasdaq trade is very, very annoying. Can you trade after 4 to 5 Eastern? Yeah, so you can trade. So the market's only closed for an hour, MPA. So after 5 p.m. Eastern time, you have an hour break, and then you can start trading again at 6. So between 5 and 6, you can't trade. So you can't swing trade an account, but then at 6 p.m. you can trade it again. Your kids have slap bracelets? Oh, no kidding, Mr. Smith. See, it's coming back. Hacky sack was good times, our Fox. It was. Yeah, I used to play hacky sacks a lot. Well, I played soccer, so I was a pretty big soccer player. I wasn't big enough to play football, you know. So I played soccer, and yeah, I was a pretty good player. And I used to play hacky sack every lunch and stuff during school, high school. And I used to play. I always had sandals on. And I felt like I could only play hacky sack when I had sandals on. Remember, I had my Adidas slides back in 2000 when I was in high school. Asia sucks every day. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm up $5,500 on this account trading just Asia sessions, so just during the stream. So, I mean, it can be good and bad. It just, you know, a lot of times, I mean, I do get chopped up too, but you know, it is what it is. There could be some opportunities. Now, my favorite session to trade is New York. I've always said New York's my favorite, but for the stream, I'm trading during Asia, so you can get some nice moves. But I agree. I mean, it's not the greatest. Tonight's horrible. It's sideways right now. It's been barcoding. I'm just hoping this fair value gap here holds. And you can get some nice moves on gold and silver. That's usually the Asia market. The best things to trade usually is gold and silver usually, because they really move. They can anyways. Chop or be chopped, that's right. Or Vans, sussy. Why the New York session? I just like the volatility. I like I like quick, fast movements. Yeah, I like quick, fast movements. Dan Pine, you're young. Yeah, I'm not that young, but 41. Music is doubling. Thank you so much. Should be fixed now. Thank you. Thank you, crypto. How can I trade silver and gold with funded accounts like my funded futures? Yeah, you can trade gold and silver with my funded futures. It's just you can just use the code GC G6 for the minis, and then SIL or SIH. It'll work. Or is it not like loading? Is because there is a trick to, for some reason, my funded futures had a glitch. I don't know if they still have it, but for some reason the data wouldn't load. I'll tell you how to fix that. I have it somewhere. So this is how you fix it. You go to myfundedfutures.com/billing. Click on View Data Market Subscription. If you're trading Tradeovate, click Upgrade. If you're trading gold, select COMEX. Choose your desired level. Wait 4 to 5 minutes for data to sync. Log out, log back in, and then it should work. So that's a My Funded Future. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why they've had that glitch forever. It's crazy. Why don't I stream New York time? Because you just don't get the views. Chip Smith, and I just rather just trade. I mean, it's one or the other. It's either I stream during New York or I stream at night. Like, I'm not doing both. Like, I'm not doing that. So I mean, during New York, if I streamed, I might have maybe on a good day, maybe 60, 70 people watching, where my streams at night are 300 to 400 between the two. So that's why. But yeah. Does Bionox have mini silver? Yeah, yes it does. They don't have micros though. But yeah, here's mini silver on Bionox. SIH 26. No micros though, that I can see. Silver pushing higher. Nasdaq just kind of chopping along. Yeah, silver's really not. I mean, it's pushing higher, but it's just in this giant upwards trend right now. I'm waiting for an inside bar to trade. I'd like to see a little spike in volatility and then get an inside bar and send it, but I'm not getting that right now. Take a look at the Nasdaq hourly, just curious. Ooh, nice inside bar in the Nasdaq hourly. Actually, that could be interesting. So a break where our take profit is would actually trigger, like, I would be looking for longs if we break that on Nasdaq or on the hourly. But I mean, we take profit here and then we could look to hop in again. All right, another inside bar on Nasdaq, but these are not, in my opinion, these are not powerful. I mean, we are barcoding. It's just you know, porcupines. Volume died. Down 20, 1500, just using 20 micros. Yeah. You know, sometimes I get chopped like that, TMB. I get chopped, and then I go, if I only faded myself, if I just faded myself, I'd have been fine. But I have nights like that too. I mean, I was down $3,000, you know, on this eval 2 nights ago, and then battled back and ended up, I think, $300 by the end of the night or something like that. So it was, yeah. You can get rid of that $1,500 real quick. Trading some silver. Not financial advice, but that'll take care of it. But yeah, Nasdaq very choppy right now. It's just really shitty price action. I'm basing it off the long that we took earlier off this inside bar, and once we broke this fair value gap. So I'm just kind of hoping this holds and we take out the 5-minute ORB, because I just know there's a bunch of stops just sitting up there. I'm sure, just from the people taking the 5-minute ORB break. But who knows? I don't know. We could break this trend line with liquidity here and just push to the downside too. At this point, it just feels like a coin flip. But for the stream, we're just gonna hold it and then look for silver and gold to possibly get some trades in while I'm stuck in the Nasdaq trade. Joshua, thank you so much for the sub. Please smash that like button if you haven't yet. I appreciate that. Crypto King streams all day and night. He's crazy. Yeah, I like having a life. Crypto King. I mean, I don't know. Teach his own, but I mean, to stream and or even to trade all day, every day. I mean, it's just nuts. I mean, today I went to lunch. I mean, I went to breakfast. Well, I went to brunch actually. I went to brunch, and then I went to the casino. Played Baccarat for a few. Got my free lemonade. Yeah, I mean, I got in. So I always say, like, I got into trading for the freedom, right? That's why I got into trading, and so I don't like to be able to sit in front of the screens all day if I don't have to. Sometimes I do when I'm in that eval grind and I'm trying to pass a bunch of accounts, and I'll sit there in front of the screens all day and, you know, or if I'm tilting, you know, I'll sit there all day. But yeah, I mean, trading to me is freedom. To be able to just place a trade, you don't even have to trade every day. You know, you just make a few $100, $3, $4, $5, $6, maybe $1,000, $2,000 in a day, like I did today. I made $2,000 off real money that's gonna get deposited into my account for a daily payout, and it's just like I'm perfectly content with that. And yeah, I don't want to trade anymore. So I just went and I enjoyed the rest of the day, and I get done streaming tonight. I'm gonna go to the gym, get a workout in, because I didn't get that in because I was at the casino playing Baccarat. I didn't lose any money today. I didn't make any money on Baccarat. I actually broke completely 100% even. I actually came out ahead because I got my free lemonades. So came out ahead. But yeah, I actually broke even, and then I had to go because I had to come back here to stream. So yeah, I was up like $45, and then went back down to break even, and I look at the clock and I'm like, oof, I gotta get going. So I left. But yeah, I mean, so yeah, teach his own. All right. Now do we get that push here? Do we put in this big outside bar here? Get above 607. Take out that high finally. Come on. Have I ever had a payout issue with Lucid? No, 7. Almost instant payouts, like within like 30 seconds. Jared, I forgot to hit the group trade button on Tradeovate and accidentally entered 10 minis on a single account. And needless to say, that blew up immediately. But the other 4 accounts, I can request payout tomorrow. Let's go, Jared. Sorry to hear that. I actually did that on this PA account, which I will get denied, I'm sure, because on day 1, I was trying to, when we had that 90% off Apex sale, I thought that this was an eval. And so I went in with 10 minis. And I scalped it to pass it, and I hit $3,000 on day 1 in like a second. But I thought it was an eval. I wasn't paying attention, and so like this PA is at $4,800 now. But yeah, I did something very similar. So I fat fingered it. The rest are right around 1,500 now. The other 18 accounts. But yeah, congratulations on the payouts though. The payout requests. It's going up, don't worry, Black Mama says. Move TP to 630. Yeah, I had a TP up there at 630. So I had 2 contracts in. And I had one up there, so. But right now, I'll just be happy to take out the high. But I agree with you. I mean, this wick right here probably could get run. At this moment, I don't know what's going to happen, but. I love the box. Let's go. I'm gonna trade. Nice. Going back to what you said about the inside bar and the hourly. Can you explain how you would trade that? Basically, so I don't trade it off the hourly, but it kind of gives me a directional bias, right? So if I think that the hourly chart looks bullish, where it kind of breaks to the inside bar and it looks like we're gonna be bullish for a little bit, then on the 5-minute chart, I'll take and I'll look for long entries instead of the shorts, right? So I'll look for long entries. So maybe I like get in the pullback, put it in an inside bar or around me, and then look for longs. It's sort of like a top-down approach, you know, and it's just something I've been recently looking at on the hourly charts. Gives me a little more confluence on the direction. Because the smaller time frame you go, so whether you're on a 1 minute, 2 minute, or whatever, you know, there's a lot of noise, especially during New York. So by looking at higher time frames like a daily chart, hourly, 4-hour, you can kind of eliminate some of the noise, and then that way it kind of gives you that directional bias a little bit. If you're just going in to try to scalp 10 points, it doesn't really matter, because you can just scalp 10 points around the New York Open and grab your $200 and leave, but just from the volatility. But you know, if you're trying to catch a trend for the day or get a big move like 100, 200 points, you know, sometimes going up to that hourly or 4-hour or daily can help you out. God, this is crazy. I got 30 minutes left of stream and it's just nuts. At least come stop me out or something. Gold's really not doing anything either, and neither is silver. Oh, I missed the silver inside bar. I trade inside bars, Rayo. Inside bars, outside bars, Harami candles, bull flags, bear flags. Initial balance breaks, price action stuff on the 5-minute chart. Missed this inside bar short on silver. Don't know if it'll pay, but I missed it. paying. Kind of been waiting all night for that. Sucks. It's alright, there'll be another trade. Alright, we've been up 10 points, down 10 points on this single trade. Just kind of chopping back and forth. Now it's at the bottom of the range. Getting a bounce. Yeah, no problem, 7. No problem, George. Well, if I stop Jake Sunrise, then I have to end the stream, and that's no fun. Yeah, Jared, I would. Yeah, that's if I know it's gonna get denied, I'm gonna request, and then just kind of reset the cycle. Yeah, exactly, Jared. Yeah, that's exactly what I'd do if it was myself. And plus, I mean, it's not a big deal. I mean, we're only down 272, risking 700 total. It's not a big deal. And this is a $19.60 eval, so. Go where Tuck's playing Baccarat? No. No, I go in just like this. Like a complete degen. Almost 300 people watch it, guys. Smash that like button. Got about 112 likes. Really helps push the YouTube algorithm out. So if you guys smash that like button, even though the market is dead, I'm trying to make something happen for you guys, but right now it is dead. I would not want to trade this. If I wasn't streaming, I would not be trying to trade this. Not financial advice, but if I wasn't streaming, this is call it and go to the bar, wait for the new hour to pop up, and then maybe we'll get some movement. Yeah, that sucked, Turg. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's just you know, you gotta kind of like adapt to what markets that you want to trade. Like some people are really good at London, you know, so they only trade London. Some people are good at New York, really good at New York. Some people don't trade until after the first hour of New York because there's just too much volatility. But yeah, definitely. I mean, these markets are tough sometimes. Some nights it's banging, right? I mean, we've had some great nights on here where it's just really good price action. This is not. Antarctica opens up in 1 minute. Let's go, Harrison. Wish you could trade silver. TPT doesn't allow it. Oh, really? Turg? Yeah, I haven't tried. I didn't know you couldn't trade silver on Take Profit Trader. It's good to know. I know you can't trade. I know you can't trade micros. It says you can trade SI. So it says you can trade SI on this is my Take Profit Trader. But I know you can't trade micros. Thank you, Miss K. Dinner time. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Sorry the stream is just a little bit blah, but I mean the market's just a little bit blah. I'm trying to make something happen here. Silver is looking like it's taking off here. Nice little scalp off that inside bar. Let's see if this holds. Looks like we want continuation, right? But gold just it's kind of like doing the Mr. Burns. It's just slumping over. YM doing nothing. I don't even know why I'm looking at that. ES doing nothing. SIH6 TPT. Oh, thank you, Teachable. SIH6 TPT. That's how you trade silver on Take Profit Trader. I'm not good on any time, but I still trade. Yeah. I mean, you just get kind of used to trading. I mean, when I first came on here, when I started streaming at the Globex Open, I mean, I'm still lost, but I was completely lost. I didn't know like what setups. I mean, it was horrible. And so I've been trading it long enough now where, you know, I have a few setups that I'm looking for. You know, this is one of them actually. This is a setup that I'm actually looking for, where I'm basically taking the opposite trade of the 5-minute ORB. So I'm fading the 5-minute ORB. And so, you know, will it work? I don't know. I mean, sometimes you get that those trend days, right? And the 5-minute, you take the short of the 5-minute ORB or the long of the 5-minute ORB, and it never looks back and just keeps going and going and going and going. But yeah, I do like that setup. I mean, I tried it once here off this inside bar. So this is the first 5-minute opening range candle. And then I took the break because we swept below. I took the break of the high, and then I looked for the top, and it failed. The next candle actually kabooshed me. And then we ended up taking the long off this horizon. We took a short. We took a little scalp short actually, and then I reversed and I put a long on, and that was a nice trade. So that was the trade of the night so far. And then now we've been stuck in this. We've been stuck in this trade for going on in almost 45 minutes. Which sucks, but SIH, thank you, Jay. Good luck, PG. So Micro Silver is now with Take Profit Trader. Awesome, KJ. So SIL. So SIL for Micro Silver, SIH for the minis with Take Profit Trader. So that's great news. So they didn't have it before, but you know, people have been asking. So there it is. So My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader, Top Step, Lucid. You can trade all Micro Silver, mini silvers. So there you go, guys. Thanks, guys, for the info. That's good. It's good to know. Or maybe it's not good to know. When I go degenning my accounts. So if you guys are just tuning in, I got an excellent $1,000 payout today on each account. So that's good $2,000, you know, minus the commissions, but we'll take that. Puts me at right around 4,700 for the Take Profit Trader daily payouts this year. So we're only halfway through the month of January, so pretty happy with that. The goal is to get 5 TPTs to live. That's the goal this year. And get that 90-10 split. We're back to the entry here. You literally need one micro and that's it? Yeah, it's true, Gabriel. You only need one micro, yeah. Let's go, Black Mamba. Crypto NFX, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate that. Guys, gonna be at 6,000 subs real soon. Absolutely crazy. Trading is like running through traffic, lots of fun. Like playing Frogger. Just dodging traffic. 100%. No, it's not a good flow, Turk. Sometimes that's, you know, like someone said earlier, Jake Sunrise said earlier, you know, it's just like, you know, the market, I mean, if you're not feeling the market, it's best just to walk away. I mean, you can just come back tomorrow. It's perfectly fine. It's not going to go anywhere. I think a lot of us, you know, need to hear that sometimes. But yeah, it'll be here tomorrow. I always say, like, I don't want to waste my mental capital. That's what I keep telling myself. Like, so a lot of times, even during New York, right, you get in this afternoon chop. So look at this afternoon chop. Now, can you play these little ranges? Sure. But, so you had the big move from the morning, right? You caught the big move, maybe. And then it went sideways. And this just chopped all afternoon. Chop, chop, chop. And the volume starts dying and dying and dying as you get later and later in the afternoon. It just dies and dies and dies. From this whole, you know, 12, basically noon Eastern time till like 2 o'clock Eastern time, it just was just nasty. Especially this. This looks like what it is right now. If you get caught in this stuff, trying to make back money. So if you lose money in the morning and you get caught trying to make back the money in this, very difficult for some. I guess it depends on your trading style, but yeah, so it's just, you know, that's why it's always best to walk away. So many times have I come and tried to trade this chop, trying to make back money that I lost during the New York Open or something, and then end up losing the accounts. So this stuff right here, if you kind of go back and forth and flip, I call it snip snap from The Office. Remember when he's talking about getting a vasectomy with Michael Scott? He's like snip snap. That's kind of how I feel sometimes with when the market goes chopping sideways, because your account just goes snip snap, and next thing you know, you're going long short, long long, and then next thing you know, your account's blown. So, but yeah, for sure I mean, it is what it is. I should stream playing online Bach. I'm gonna trade. I know that is something, right? Kind of download the app, start trading some online Bach. I don't even play in the tables though. Like, I haven't graduated to the tables yet. I play on the electronic machine, just because I've started with a, you know, fairly small bankroll, and I'm just trying to build it up. And like, my graduation is to like move into the baccarat room. So, because right now I'm playing $5 a hand, and then when I graduate, hopefully I'll move into the $25 a hand baccarat. So that's kind of my thing, my graduation. So right now I'm playing electronics, but I do have a like conspiracy thing when it comes to playing on the electronic baccarat machines, because it plays on one big screen, and then there's like a bunch of little screens, like little seats that people sit at, and you can play. And if it's just me sitting there, so like if there's not other people playing, then I think, well, they're just gonna screw me. So I like it when there's other people playing too, because I know that some people are on player and some people are on banker, and so there's like a mixed crowd. If everyone's just playing on the same, I feel like the electronic machine knows, and it's just gonna take all your money. That's my little gambling conspiracy. So when there's other people playing, like today I was up 40 bucks, 45 bucks, and there was like other people playing, right? And then as soon as they leave, it's like I start losing on a streak, and I wanted to make 50 bucks and get out of there, and I only needed to win one more hand, and I ended up getting back to break even, and then I left. I'm like, it's because those people left. Nice, Turg. Yeah, done streaming for the night, done trading for the night. Yeah, I would wait it out until maybe something picks up for sure. Oh wow, I'm way behind in the chat. Sorry guys, I didn't even realize I scroll down. George, during the morning you just stream on My Funded Futures? Sometimes I do. So I'm just a guest host on My Funded Futures. So yeah, when they want me to come on, when they need someone to be, when someone calls out or they just need a fill in, I'll hop on My Funded Futures TV. Yeah. I kind of have like that open door for My Funded Futures, so I can just hop on whenever I feel like. Take Profit Trader, Trade Day, Lucid seem to be king at the moment, Gabriel. I love them. I love all three of those. Yeah, those are definitely my favorites for sure. Tradeify, Tradeify too. I would put them in there, and My Funded Futures I love too. Apex, if you're trading more than one account, I like them. You know, to be able to copy trade. Now you got to make sure you follow the rules, but yeah. But as far as like having like 1-2 accounts, I think Take Profit Trader is my favorite. I know it's my favorite, but once you get that over that buffer and get those daily payouts, man, it can change your life. It really can change your life financially. It's not easy though. It's friggin' not easy at all. Holy guacamole. It is just... This is painful. Maybe I should have a gaming PC. I could start playing some Apex Legends or Battlefield or some... something. Frank, what's going on? Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Mickey Mays. Yeah, I watch some of his stuff sometimes. Yeah, I watch Dana White on YouTube, like slinging around, you know, on the Baccarat table. Wow, breaking these inside bars now. Maybe we actually get that flag. New 15-minute candle here. This feels like a little squeeze finally. This was all based off this fair value gap getting closed above, and, you know, the Harami, the fair value gap, and the break of this inside bar here. So if this trade does work, and then thinking that the 5-minute ORB will get touched to the opposite end. So like that's all I'm thinking on this trade. But yeah, I'll watch Dana White play Baccarat and Blackjack and things like that on YouTube. I watched someone called Casino Nomad. He's kind of funny. This guy is named Casino Nomad. He travels around to casinos. He's practically homeless, and he travels around casinos and stays in rooms and gambles to get comped rooms, or at least cheap rooms. And basically, he's paying his rent with his comps. But the problem is, like, what I find with he has to bounce around from room to room to room to room all the time. So he has to go wherever the cheapest is throughout Vegas. It's pretty interesting, actually. It's pretty interesting. So he's got a newer channel. I've just been watching it because it's kind of funny to watch. And he knows all the tricks and stuff to get comp to rooms. Play the tables and play the side bets. Do you think TPT is better than My Funny Future Rapid? Yeah, I do. I'm gonna trade. I do. I honestly think I like TPT better than the Rapid. Even though they did go to 90-10 split, they both still have intraday trailing when it comes to the funded side. But you can make a lot more with Take Profit Trader. So you can make a lot more. Do I have a daily profit goal with Take Profit Trader? No. No, that can get me in trouble sometimes, Joseph, where I'm over trading it. Like today, I made $1,000 like really quick, like on each account, and I was like, "Oh, $2,000." I said, "I'm done." I said, "I'm just gonna lock in that $2,000 payout today. Like, I'm not gonna keep trading it." But yeah, I mean, sometimes I do get into over trading. I have lost. So I've had good payouts, you know, coming for the day. So I'll be up like $500, $600, $700 in the morning, which is a great daily payout. I mean, who wouldn't take that? And then I end up going in on the afternoon, sitting there in my chair watching TV, and then grab my laptop and start over trading it. Happens. And then I end up losing the account. Because what happens is like once I drop below that high water mark, then I'll over trade it. And then I end up losing the account. That's happened before. I'm really trying not to do that anymore, but that has happened before, and it's such a shitty feeling. I mean, just knowing that you had $700 gonna be put in your pocket for the day. You know, that's almost a week's pay at my old job. You know. $700-800 take home a week. That was like my old job. And then I do that in like 5 minutes. And then I end up blowing it and doing dumb things. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I don't really have a profit target. It's just kind of based on feel. So Take Profit Trader right now, the pro accounts are what I consider my degen accounts. So those are the accounts that I'm slinging around. And, my Apex, Tradeifys, Lucids, those accounts I'm trading pretty systematically. I'm trying to, and then just looking for base hits. Same with Belanox. Belanox, I'll be requesting a payout Friday. I'm gonna request a payout. I could request it now, but you still have to wait. So what I'm going to do with Belanox is I'm going to place a trade tomorrow, and then request a payout. So that way I don't get like caught in an inactivity rule or something like that while I'm waiting for the payout. So this is what Belanox payout request form looks like. It's pretty simple. You just put in your email, and then it automatically pops up on the account number. And then you just put in how much you want to withdraw. I'm going to withdraw the max, $1,500. And then I've had all this filled in, and you just sign it and then submit. And you submit it by the end of the day, Friday, and then you get paid. They process on Wednesday the following week. So that's how Belanox works. Currently 83% off right now, 25K and 50Ks when you use the code PINE. Apex also 80% off with discounted PA fees when you use code PINE. This is some of the worst price action that we've seen in a while, right? I tried locking myself out on TPT and I've blown many pro accounts. Yeah. When I say degen, do I full port? No. I don't full port. I'm just... So I tried to trade very systematically with Apex. So I look for things like the very first inside bar break, things like that. And like during New York, I'll look for the very first inside bar, or I'll look for the one trade a day. It's what I call the one trade a day, where we make a new low or a new high, and then we get a break on a Harami. So let's see where it played out today. So right here, I didn't take this, but this is the one trade a day. So we made a new low. We put in a Harami candle. You take the break. I have a video on this. This is such a good trade. Good setup. And your stop goes below that. You take the break above. So you take the long. And then you target accordingly wherever you think. So whether or not it's the high of the mother candle, which would be this. Or you look left and say, well, maybe we're going to the VWAP or whatever. You know, like I said, I don't like to have set targets. But I look for those more of a systematic stuff. And then as far as the degen account, those are the ones that I'm trading heavier size. Also with Apex, I've been sizing down a lot. So trading some MYM and MNQ, so micros. On Take Profit Trader, most of the time I'll just trade minis. And except during the New York Open. So when the New York Open happens, when we get a lot of volatility, I'll trade micros sometimes. Unless I'm trying to get over the buffer or pass an account. I'll trade minis. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This price action's gross. What's silver doing? Gold looking like a hedgehog. Miguel, thank you so much for being here. What's going on? What's going on, Miguel? How do I beat trailing drawdown in Asia session? I don't recommend it, crypto. So yeah, a lot of times the trailing drawdown, if you're trying to pass accounts, I like a lot of volatility. So New York Open, that's when I end up passing most of my accounts or getting over the buffers, right? And so you need the volatility. And what I do is I'll go in a little bit heavier size, so 1-2 minis during the New York Open, looking for a good setup, and then hammering it and adding to that winning trade, like with TPTs, to get over that intraday trailing. But you need that volatility because you want to be able to catch those quicker profits and then trail your stop. So kind of looking for like those scalps, $300, $400, $500. I was showing you on TPT the other day what I did as far as trades. I don't remember, but you could see it was like $300, $400, $500, right, at a pop, you know. And I just kept building and building and building and building until I was over 4,500 in that single day. So like on this 150k, you know, and then I was over the buffer, and then it's, you know, good, start getting daily payouts. So yeah, that's what I do. But during Asia, so hard. So hard unless you catch nice, you know, silver trades like these inside bars. I keep repeating myself, but man, I should have took them, right? I missed that one. I was in the stupid Nasdaq trade. Guys, I'm going to close out this trade. This is just gross. I'm just going to call it here. This is dumb. We'll hang out here for another few minutes, but I usually go till about 8 o'clock, and it's boring. I don't want to bore you guys anymore. Hopefully it picks up a little bit later for you guys if you guys are trading tonight, but we are down just slightly, 250, not a big deal. Currently up $5,300 on this Apex account that we've been trading only on stream for the last week or so. So doing very well. Let's see if we can end up passing it, but we need better price action than this to get to that 20K. I should have been focusing more on gold and silver probably, but request that 1500. I'm just gonna do that now. Why not? So it says payout day 121.26. All right, payout requested. Bulanox, nice. First one of the year with Bulanox. If this 5-minute candle closes inside the NQ, normally would you take a short? I mean, I would, like, not financial advice, obviously, but like, I'd just wait for it to break out of this range before I would look for any trades. Break out of this range and then possibly, right now it's a coin flip. I mean, yeah, we could push down and take out the low, sure. But as soon as the new hour opens, we could push right back up, take out the high. I mean, we're just kind of sitting on that VWAP right flat sideways. So, yeah. But I think if you're patient, just kind of wait for the range to get broken. Or maybe even better, wait for it to break out of this giant candle close. Because we're just stuck right in the middle of this, right? So we had this big volatility, we're at the market close, and that's basically where we're stuck, right? Right in the middle of that. So until we break out of this, it's really tough. Now, can you scalp inside and out of it? Sure. But all right, guys, I'm gonna call it there. This is killing me mentally. Down a little bit tonight. Sorry I couldn't do anything about making the market doing it, couldn't bring any excitement. I mean, I could dance for you guys, but no one wants to see that either. So I will see you guys tomorrow night, same time. Hopefully get a little more volatility, and I really appreciate you guys being here. If you guys are getting any prop firms, please use code PINE, My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader, Apex, Bulanox, all of them. Use code PINE if you'd like to help support this channel. Trade Day, PINE with a capital P for Trade Day. So Trade Day, PINE with a capital P. They got those static accounts and those end of day accounts, and you can get those daily payouts just like Take Profit Trader. So, all right, guys, thanks so much. Now it's gonna go. You see, son of a. I'm over it. I'm over it, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for being here. Use code PINE. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time. Thank you to the new subs. Smash that like button. Peace.
Yeah. Planetary trader. Charts lit. Wrist tight. Planetary trader, charts lit, wrist tight, inside bars only. Let's work.
I'm trading in the pies, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar break, way patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk a fine, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Wake up pre-market, NY session on. Levels from the overnight, buyers ready drawn. Inside bar forming, volume going quiet. That's the market talking, telling me be patient. Ain't Q moving fast, ES play it smooth. YM respect the highs, let the candle choose. Prop firm rules, yeah, we play it right. One trade a day, still we done by noon. No gambling, this chestnut dice. RR clean, that's the pine tree life. They chasing candles, I'm chilling in the zone, waiting on the break, then I'm gone. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar break, wait patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk to find, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Yeah, funded to live, that's a different feel. Trade, they take profit, apex on a deal. Evaluation passed, now it's payout talk. While they blowing accounts, we taking walks. Inside bar at key high, that's pressure building. Yeah, break off the range, yeah, that's conviction. Yeah, no indicators clutter in my sight. Just price action, structure candlelight. Chat yelling long, I mute that noise. Market don't care about opinions, boy. One clean setup, that's all I need. Small losses, big wins, consistency. Slow grind, fast life. Charts don't lie, cut losses quick, let winners ride. Funded accounts, yeah, that's the plan. Sidebar break, executed. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen.